Title: Hot Take Culture So Tired. LeBron James praises ESPN's new Coaches Corner segment as JJ Redick makes his debut. Opening hook: midnight to 0:30. LeBron James just dropped another headline, but this time, it's not about basketball stats or a viral dunk. It's about broadcasting. The King took to social media with a strong message: Hot Take Culture So Tired. And it came right after ESPN introduced its brand new segment, Coaches Corner, featuring JJ Redick breaking down real XS and OS instead of fan-fueled debates. Today, we're unpacking why LeBron's comments hit a nerve, what JJ Redick's debut means for sports media, and how ESPN's new direction could completely reshape the way basketball is discussed on TV. Key paragraph, as requested. Hot Take Culture So Tired. LeBron James thoroughly enjoys ESPN's XS and OS push with Coaches Corner as JJ Redick makes debut. LeBron's message and what it means, 0:30 to 2 o'clock. LeBron's tweet wasn't just an opinion, it was a statement about the state of modern sports media. For years, TV shows have thrived on loud arguments, viral clips, and dramatic "who's the GOAT" debates. But LeBron's message made it clear, fans and players are hungry for substance. He praised ESPN's shift toward actual basketball analysis, celebrating the fact that XS and OS are finally back in focus. The timing wasn't accidental either. It came the same night JJ Redick made his debut on Coaches Corner, ESPN's new analytical segment designed to replace empty shouting with real strategic insight. Why LeBron's words hit hard, 2 to 3:30. When LeBron speaks, the sports world listens. He's not just a player, he's the voice of an era. By calling out the fatigue around hot take culture, LeBron echoed what many fans have been feeling for years. Viewers are tired of endless drama and personality clashes on sports talk shows. Instead, they want smarter conversations about the game itself. And coming from LeBron, a player who's built his career on IQ, preparation, and precision, that endorsement carries real weight. His comments weren't just supportive of JJ Redick, they were a subtle challenge to the entire sports media landscape. Enter JJ Redick, the new voice of modern analysis, 3:30 to 5:30. JJ Redick's debut on Coaches Corner was exactly what LeBron and other players have been asking for. Instead of clickbait debates, Redick dove deep into game tape, breaking down defensive rotations, spacing reads, and off-ball movement that casual fans often overlook. His tone was calm, informative, and confident, more like a film session than a shouting match. It felt like a breath of fresh air, especially for fans who crave a deeper understanding of how NBA games actually work. Redick's ability to explain the subtleties of play design has made him one of the most respected voices in basketball media. Whether you agree with his takes or not, there's no denying his passion for teaching the why behind every highlight. And for LeBron, who has publicly praised high IQ analysis before, JJ's debut was proof that media doesn't need to scream to educate or entertain. ESPN's shift toward authentic basketball, 5:30 to 7:30. For years, ESPN has faced criticism for leaning too heavily on hot takes. Shows like First Take and Get Up often prioritize debate over depth, creating viral moments at the expense of nuance. But Coaches Corner represents something new, a pivot back toward expertise. By highlighting JJ Redick and other former players who can actually teach the game, ESPN is acknowledging that fans have evolved. They want breakdowns, insights, and behind-the-scenes stories, not just noise. This new format fits perfectly in today's digital era, where fans can re-watch plays, study analytics, and discuss strategy online. Coaches Corner gives that crowd something to chew on. And LeBron's public praise is a signal that players appreciate the respect this approach brings to their craft. The problem with hot take culture, 7:30 to 9 o'clock. LeBron's phrase, hot take culture so tired, summed up a growing frustration shared by athletes and fans alike. The hot take era thrives on exaggeration and outrage. Every missed shot becomes a legacy question, every trade rumor turns into a career crisis. But that constant drama dilutes the actual sport. Players like LeBron, Steph Curry, and Damian Lillard have all voiced frustration about how media often ignores the technical beauty of the game in favor of drama. LeBron's message is more than venting, it's leadership. He's advocating for media that respects the intelligence of both players and fans. When the world's most watched athlete praises analytical storytelling, it's a wake-up call for networks everywhere. The audience wants evolution, not repetition. JJ Redick's approach, film over fury, 9 to 10:30. During his Coaches Corner debut, JJ didn't just analyze a random game, he deconstructed why certain plays succeeded or failed. He broke down defensive miscommunications, explained spacing concepts, and even showed how body language and timing affect shot creation. It was the kind of insight that used to live only in locker rooms and practice film sessions. Fans immediately noticed the difference. Instead of arguments about who's better between two players, JJ's segment gave viewers a glimpse into how greatness happens. It was educational, detailed, and, most importantly, respectful to the craft. Why players like LeBron appreciate it, 10:30 to 12 o'clock. LeBron has always valued basketball IQ. From day one, he's studied film like a coach, memorized playbooks like a point guard, and adjusted mid-game like a chess player. Seeing a media platform finally celebrate that same intellectual side of basketball naturally resonated with him. His reaction wasn't just about Coaches Corner, it was about validation. For years, LeBron and other players have felt misunderstood by the media because analysts focus more on narratives than knowledge. JJ Redick, by contrast, bridges that gap. He speaks the player's language and explains it so fans can follow along. ESPN Smart Play, 12 to 13:30. By giving Redick the spotlight, ESPN is positioning itself for a new era of sports coverage, one built on credibility and content depth. The network is betting that fans want to learn, not just react. And the timing couldn't be better. With the NBA's popularity booming globally and audiences craving substance, Coaches Corner could become ESPN's blueprint for modern sports programming. LeBron's praise acts like free marketing, too. When the biggest star in the game endorses your new show, that's instant legitimacy. It tells the audience, this is worth your time. The bigger picture, 13:30 to 3 p.m. Beyond ESPN or Redick, this moment marks a cultural shift in how sports are discussed. Athletes now have platforms, podcasts, YouTube, social media, where they can speak directly to fans. The gatekeepers are changing, and the demand for smarter, more authentic basketball talk is growing. LeBron's simple phrase, "hot take culture so tired," captures that perfectly. It's not just fatigue, it's evolution. As more fans gravitate toward creators who break down tape instead of creating noise, expect networks to follow suit. The future of sports commentary might look more like a classroom than a courtroom, and that's exactly what players have wanted all along. Closing thoughts, 15 to 4 p.m. LeBron's tweet and JJ Redick's Coaches Corner debut may seem like small moments, but together they highlight a turning point. The days of shouting matches and forced controversies might finally be giving way to thoughtful, strategic, and smarter basketball media. And if